So I probably starting no, Smashville. Once again, we're not. It's also we're not running hazards, thankfully. So this stage actually has a pretty decently high ceiling at times. But once again, the smaller side blast zones can definitely lead to relatively earlier kills from both sides. Especially we've seen Rob with his side B stuff, especially with off gyro. And then Joker having a back air exist can definitely be enough. Especially also with that top platform. Both these characters can use that to their advantage. And yeah, at this point, we're going to see a bit of swinging from both these characters until that comes out. Until Mr. Arsene himself. And we saw that gyro placement. Gyro placement come out from ShrUg. ShrUg was going for something. We were trying to see like maybe a neutral get up. Some in the catch. KML. Yeah. Just great shield. Not gonna get hit by that up smash from ShrUg, and that back air out of shield. It's gonna take that back air, not even Arsene back air. It's gonna take that first stock. And if you're KML, you're definitely in a much safer position. You don't have to worry. Did you lose a jump? He up. I think he made his up B too early there. But yeah, if you're KML, now you're playing with that the weird little extra boost of Arsene that you get when you spawn. And you don't really have to worry so much about, about taking that first stock, because Rob can live a long time, and especially Joker without Arsene could definitely at times struggle to take stocks, but it definitely does not struggle to build up damage, as we see right now. ShrUg getting back to the stage safely, but KML is just building up his damage. Oh, that counter is not what you need. Instead, F2 on shield. KML's definitely able to punish it. Landing with Nair there. Falling guns. Yeah, KML swinging. He's looking for something right now. Because if you're KML, you want to take the stock before Arsene runs out. But now that you don't have it, you're going to die early to that back here, especially with a little bit of rage. Smashville and the weight of Joker. Yeah, you're dead to that. And if you're ShrUg, you're building up this damage fast unless you get hit by an F smash. And the problem with that is that now KML has Arsene. So if he can easily build up this damage, and with the problem, and now that ShrUg took that first, he took the second stock first, but he didn't build up any Arsene, like such as waiting it out. Now he used his jump, and KML committing, and for that he's gonna die. You can't. With the problem with Arsene up B, of course, is there's no hitbox on it, and it's a very predictable path. You can kind of only do the same thing over and over, and with a huge hitbox on Rob Dare, it's kind of hard to miss that. And he went low every time to edge guard, while ShrUg didn't go low to recover at all when he went out. So I don't know this pick. I do know he made jokes about going Steve. I didn't think he would do it, but I'm here for it. This stage can work out pretty well for both these characters, especially with such a character like Steve, because he uses shovel on this stage. He doesn't need to use any of like his his pickaxe or his axe. And I'm joined here with the wonderful Wood. The wonderful Wood. That's the
wonderful Wood. All right. Sorry, I know I missed game one, but there we go. Looks like ShrUg's up one.
Yeah.
How do you take the last game?
KML had the lead. Tried to go low edge guarding, and got a Rob spike for it.
Yeah, that's probably going to be where Rob gets most of its fruits of his labors here, because Steve's recovery is a little bit touch and go. So
he went Joker game one.
Oh well, even more so.
Yeah. But
so the Steve counter pick, I guess, put a wall.
I don't necessarily disagree with this pick.
I mean, when you put a literal wall up in front of the projectiles, I can't really knock the strategy here.
Yeah, and it's right now, especially on his an FD pick, it makes sense. Because it uses shovel, which is not used for
yeah, right. Doesn't which means if you break one of your weapons, you don't have to build a crafting table to get your tools back. Oh,
he
wow.
protect on the block and not punishing for any option there. But he has no iron, and it's a problem. He doesn't have any gold or diamond for next stock, and he's just going to eat that back air.
It's interesting to see FD when you build your own platforms.
Yeah.
So, but I oh, wow, there we go.
Oh, he's catching that.
Nice catch.
And just right now, if you're KML, you need to either
Wow,
go up.
they immediately called me again. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh,
I'll be back on the mic eventually.
Looks like he had to quickly hop back off. Two left with me here. Now, he's like, KML is not mining as much, so he's getting left without, ooh, okay, that's a pretty good wall. He's getting left without like a lot of like iron and stuff. And that is that hitbox was out for a while. And this pick is not terrible. He's legitimately, he's building up damage right now. And but like, so the main problem is he's either dying early, but he doesn't, or he's really just dying early, without taking a stock or getting materials that he needs. Look, right now he's out of gold, so he's not getting the powered rail, and he's out of iron too. So he's gonna struggle to find a way to land and mix up recoveries. So you have to use up B. Good dash check. Not trying to grab or miss a punish there. And now that he has a diamond, that's good. But still, once again, lack of iron is not at all helping here. And he has to find a way to kill. And that up smash is barely missing. Looks like it hit like hand or something. A good thing about the stage is that since Steve doesn't use any, like, he uses a shovel, which is not used for literally anything else in this game, like on his tools or something, he didn't have to worry. Up throw should not kill at this percent. He doesn't have to worry about, accidentally using up like, a pickaxe or something. So he still has all his materials to use in stone. Just no shovel to mine. It's kind of a problem because he needs to find a way, taking off the block to right into that up smash. So that was great. Oh, getting hit by the leftover hitbox, but that's still 25 damage. Oh, trying to catch the landing. Getting the trade, but once again, KML has been playing with like no iron this whole game. That if he gets an up though, that should be the stock. But once again, I did mention it before, this is very important. Still no iron. He's going to struggle to get off this ledge to even try to approach. I think he did land, but he went in between. There. Up throw should definitely kill it now with Rage. Up throw, and now here's the problem: is that he still has no gold. So but okay. He didn't spend enough time getting iron, which he needed. And once again, next throw should kill. Next strong hit from Rob is going to definitely kill. Like he's lacking super hard on materials that he needs to get in, and if he can't get in, he's going to have to play Rob's game. And by playing Rob's game, you're going to get hit into that up smash. That started off like kind of fine for KML. It just fell apart quick just due to lack of good materials that was needed. It's not needed. Lack of materials that KML had, and not taking stocks, and the fact that it was taking so long to go through that. It was just unfortunately not what he did. I also there's a problem of him sticking with him going Steve instead of sticking with Joker. I don't even think he played the first match wrong. He just went low. He finally got punished for edge guarding, for fishing for a certain edge guard. And that's just unfortunately though how the set ended. But we have, I think we have Pawn Master versus Consort up next. I heard that correctly, we do. So that is Young Link versus Mega Man. Which, I'm not even gonna lie, doesn't sound extremely fun. Mostly because I do imagine we're going to see a bit of a campier game. It's definitely a slower paced one that I know a lot of players aren't big fans of. I actually really do like slower games, but it's definitely, once again, this depends on your preference of the game. That's the fun thing about Smash. It can be played different ways, people. It doesn't always have to go like pressing buttons and stuff. It's fun. But Mega Man and Young Link, from experience from watching both of them, Podmaster is much more of an adaptive player. He will typically stick with, like, you start off with his normal gameplay, but he will figure out how the other person is playing and will adapt to it. Concert, I can definitely say the same. Concert, what I've seen though, is definitely like a game learner, while I've seen Podmaster do that in the middle of a game. But before we do get into this, looks like you see that big red bar on the bottom of the thing. We talked about it earlier. I want to talk about it again. Matcherino. If I will put this link into the chat. We're currently trying to help raise money for Glitch 8.5 to add to the prize pool. You can do things such as directly buying merch or just helping for free by doing small quests and stuff on the site. It just adds free money to the prize pool and doesn't hurt. It's free. Also, if you're in MDVA or just like even want to travel to Laurel, Maryland, bet on some horses, but you can also come down to Glitch 8.5.